Yo, what's going on, college football fans? It is Kspadetheprospect. I'm back today with a brand new episode of my UNLV NCAA Football Dynasty series, and as you can see, folks, today we got Hawaii. Now, this is a big deal because we are way better than Hawaii, but Hawaii airs the football out, folks. They throw the football. In fact, if you look, man, they technically, when you look at stats, they're only better than us in two areas: passing offense and total offense. Where their passing offense is so much better than ours that it skews the numbers on that whole total offense thing. They're really not better than us. At the same time, the one area that we are kind of weak, where we need more improvement, is defense. More especially our secondary. So here we are going up against a team that we know is going to throw the football a ton. And we got this young, inexperienced secondary out here. It could get a little bit ugly. It could get ugly. So anyway, folks, let's get down to the intro. I will meet you guys at the coin toss. Let's get it. All right. As you can see, man, the sky is clear. It's the beautiful. Wait, what is up with all this green in the crowd? I know damn well them folks ain't traveled all the way from Hawaii. Wait a minute. Anyway, we get down to the field. As you guys can see, UNLV won the coin toss, elected to defer, which we like to do. And we come out, we get our first look at the Hawaii offense. I can already tell they got a quarterback that's going to be doing a little bit of running. At the same time, we know he can throw, as he shows us right here when he hooks up with the running back. Big time first down pickup on the play. Second and inches later in that drive, the blitz is on and the Rebels play it perfectly. This is what I like to see. Second and short, you are expecting to run, get aggressive, put everybody in the box. That was a read option play right there. They had somebody free for if the running back had gotten the handoff, and as you can see, the safety was right there for when the quarterback keeps it. Now we face a 3rd and 5, and I don't know what it is, but the Rebels have struggled on third downs defensively this entire season. I don't know if it's mental, like if it's all in their head and it's placebo, but they got to do something. They got to make some changes over there. K.Spade got to get these guys to feel like they can get a stop, because I'm telling you, I got no confidence in this defense on third down. 1st and 10, the quick slant is on for Hawaii. They pick up 18 yards on the play. Receiver bouncing off of defensive players like a pinball. Now inside the red zone, look at that play right there. You got the defense kind of dropping back to defend the goal line, but you're giving too much cushion. Way too much cushion. And Hawaii marches right down the field, and they score on this first drive, and they score pretty damn easily. I think they only faced 1 third down, and they made light work of that. Now we get our first look at a Rebel offense. This thing right here, y'all got to come out. This has got to be a shootout. If the defense is not going to be able to get stops, you need the offense to be high-powered. On 2nd down, Johnny Stanton is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage to bring up a 3rd and forever. Stanton hangs in there, throws one straight down the seams. Oh, my God, look at this pass. I didn't even know they had that in the arsenal. 3rd and 22, you thinking you got nothing but Brandon Presley. Matter of fact, he wasn't even past the defender when Stanton threw it. I don't know if Stanton was looking at the hips of the DB and realized that it was too late for him or what, but that's a beautiful pass, a beautiful catch, and then Presley broke a couple of tackles after the catch. We're talking about a 73-yard pickup on the play. That's crazy. Lexington Thomas, who is still not 100%, been spelled in here and there just to kind of keep this kid's confidence up. You got to understand, at the start of the year, Lex was the man, as you see right here on the second play when David Green gets in the end zone.
I got this ink all in my hands, man. I'm growing up and I'm changing. Don't try to knock me out of my plans.
But like I was saying, at the start of the year, Lex was the man. So even though he's not 100%, even though the team has 100% decided that the green machine is the guy, every once in a while you got to get this guy touches. Last thing you want is for this young kid to transfer out of this school. Sometimes it's political. Right here, our homie Tao comes up with a big-time sack. This kid has been doing that all season. Matter of fact, man, I want to see some All-American honors for this kid. And I'm not talking about limited to the Mountain West. Like, give this guy his props. Not only does he get one on first down, but he comes right back on second down and gets another sack. That's 2 sacks on the day. And you know what? I think the kid is just giving us a preview of what it's going to be all game long. I don't think anybody on the Hawaii offensive line can stop Tao, and I believe he's going to be the difference maker in this game. Now the ball is punted off. UNLV offense back on the field. The Green Machine with a slow start right now, but it's a long day, and you already know this team's got weapons. They don't have to just turn around and give it to David Green. You would like to, though, because that wears the defense down, and it also gets the defense to cheat up a little bit so that Stanton can have that success throwing the football. And speaking of throwing the football, Johnny, no! The player was right there in the zone. Stanton never saw him. I think the pressure was on. Probably a panic pass, and you hate to see that. I mean, make him work a little bit harder than that. Hawaii gets the INT, the offense back on the field. It's 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Both teams got 7 points on the board. And look at this. This is what I'm saying. The Hawaii quarterback is mobile. He can throw the football. He's the weapon. Like, he is the weapon. UNLV going to have to find a way to stop this kid. Comes back right here, connects with a receiver on the quick slant. 12 yards on that play. 1st and 10 again, man. Hawaii, good googly moogly. They come back right here, got another slant across the middle of the field. 7 yards for the touchdown. 14-7 Hawaii. These guys were dogs in this game. We are here in Sam Boyd Stadium. These Hawaii players are not trying to travel home with a loss. They out here fighting. And UNLV better wake up. And they better wake up right now. They better wake up. Third downs aren't nearly as big a problem for the Rebel offense as it is for the Rebel defense. You see right there, Makai Stevenson on the receiving end of that reception to keep the drive going. Devontae Boyd is the guy that we keep our eyes on. He is obviously Johnny Stanton's favorite target. And on 3rd and 11 right here, look at the route. Beautiful route right here by Boyd. He gets a block from the tight end Price. He ends up picking up 30 yards on the play before being forced out of bounds. Now, you're seeing UNLV throw the football more than we are expecting them to, but that's cool. They can do that. Now, I want to see them get back into that comfort zone, but whatever it takes to get this dub today is what they got to do. Johnny Stanton, 5 yards on the QB keeper. They got the ball just outside the end zone. We already know what's coming. Nobody can stop the Green Machine this close to the end zone, right? Only problem is Green is on the sideline. 2nd and goal, they hand it off to Lexington Thomas, who has to do a little bit of dancing before he gets in the end zone, but he's in there. Thomas gets in the end zone, easy score. Your game is tied up at 14 apiece. We got about 4 minutes before the half. I would love to see the UNLV defense come up with a big time stop. Let the offense get another score. I like to see another touchdown, but I'll take a field goal. 2nd and 9, though, look at Woosley. Too much time in the pocket. Beautiful pass, but that's a great defensive play in the Rebel secondary. This is what they need. Now, 3rd downs, y'all already know what happens here. 3rd and 9, right across the middle of the field. 1st and 10, Hawaii. You got to get tired of seeing that. Like, come on. 1st and 10, Woosley from the gun. Man, it was a lot of air on that football. That's a beautiful stop by Kenny Keys. Flying through the air like a superhero, deflecting that pass out of the hands of the receiver. Later in that drive, 3rd down again. That's a safe pass. That's not going to get it done. This pretty much brings out the special teams unit for Hawaii. They're not going to risk it. They put another 3 on the board. It's 2 minutes on the clock, man. The 2-minute drill is something that the Rebels have actually looked pretty doggone good in so far this season. Absolutely no reason to think that they can't score here. 2nd and short, they go to the air. They go across the middle. It's Devontae Boyd. Big time catch. Devontae is that guy, bro. 3 catches for 65 yards so far in this first half. The latest one would get the Rebels past midfield with Stanton would drop back, throw the strike to Darren Woods Jr., who gets in the end zone.
Think before you ink, I got this ink all in my hands, man. I'm growing up and I'm changing. Don't try to knock me out of my plans.
Every time I watch this team,
amazing comeback story for Darren Woods, man. Darren started this season off with a bad case of the drop seats. I really thought it was going to end up costing the kids some playing time, but as you can see, they've shown that they got confidence in him. He has bounced back. So at the end of the first half, we still got a very competitive game, and neither team is really getting it done on the ground. We expected that from Hawaii, not so much for UNLV. Second half football, the Rebels come out, got nothing going. So we're going to start off with Hawaii's offense on the field trying to see if they can even this score up or take the lead. They can't even it up. It's a 4-point game. Now check this out. On 2nd and short, still in the gun. Nobody thinks it's a run play. It is a run play, though. Read option. Woosley gets to the outside. He's brought down or pushed out of bounds after a pickup of 8 yards. Now, every time they run the football, it's the quarterback. And I'm just saying, I don't want nobody to get hurt. I'm just saying, if the quarterback is torching you like this, you got to put that helmet on him. You got to put some hits on this guy. That's what you got to do. You got to put hits on him. I mean, Woolsey having a great day so far. So after that last run, he rushes everybody back to the offensive line, still operating from the gun. This time it's a speed option. He got the pitch off, and they score on the play, but in a weird way, I love what the Rebels do here. They probably could have played the running back. Instead, they put their head down and drove a hit into Woolsey. I like it. I don't know if you saw it on the end of the screen right there, but Woolsey got cracked. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. They gave up the play, but they sent a message. 3-point game out here, UNLV offense back on the field. At some point, you got to get the green machine going. I'm not saying you need him to win, but I just feel like he makes the win easier. Second down for the Rebels. Stanton checks it down. Darren Woods Jr. on the catch. Took a big-time hit at the end of the play, but holds on to the football. Later in that drive, third down is up. The offense should be okay. Look at Stanton. Flushed out the pocket. Cuts on the burners. Took off running and just ran from the entire Hawaii defense. Picks up the first. Man, you can teach a whole lot of stuff in football. You can't teach that. Like, that's just, you either got it or you don't. Beautiful. Now look at the Rebels inside the red zone. First and goal from about the 5-yard line. Everybody knows what's coming, but can you stop it?
With this ink all on my skin. Think before you ink, I got this ink all on my hands. Man, I'm growing up and I'm changing. Don't try to knock me out of my...
Hey, knowing what's coming is only half the battle. You still got to stop it. The green machine gets in the end zone. It's a 4-point game. Less than a minute to go in the third. We basically got a quarter left, and this is what I'm talking about. Big time hit on Woolsey. He puts the pigskin on the turf, and UNLV recovers. We got to see this hit again. This is what I'm saying. Hit this quarterback, man. Hit this quarterback. That boy got hit. Rebel offense back on the field. I feel like a score here put this game out of reach. And look at my boy Johnny Stanton. He's spinning. He's winning. 14 yards on the pickup on the read option keeper. Let's go Rebels. Let's get this. It looked so good on the last play, they decided to call that number again. Stanton picks up 7 yards, safely slide into the turf. Stanton said, look, I see how my defense over here hitting this boy Woolsey. I know they defense want to get me. I know they want to hit me. Smart slide. They come back to the green machine, 7 yards. Man, just turn around, give it to David Green and tell him to hit the A-gap. Like, who really can stop that? Devontae Boyd tried to pull in a tough catch right there. It was jarred loose by the defense. But they come back on second and goal. Hit Devontae again. Touchdown, Rebels.
Think before you ink, I got this ink all in my hands. Man, I'm growing up and I'm changing. Don't try to knock me out of my plans. You bullshit in my grind.
Make the catch.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 6 minutes left in the game. 35-24 is your score. We weren't expecting a shootout. Looks like we got one. Tao gets to Woolsey again. That's his third stack of the day. I'm telling you, man, this kid Tao can't be stopped. However, I don't like the way he played that right there. And I'm not saying he played it wrong. It was a speed option. Tao took the running back. I want you to keep putting hits on Woolsey. 3rd and 7. They go to the screenplay. Got a defender over there, but that boy just took a mean stiff arm. He got pushed back 2 or 3 yards. First down, Hawaii. Come on, you got to be kidding me. 1st and 10 for Woolsey. He drops back. He's getting happy feet in the pocket, steps up in the pocket, takes off running, picks up the first. Hey, that was actually a smart play. This kid is really showing he's kind of tough. I got to give it to him. He's kind of tough. 1st and 10. They go back across the middle, right by your head, Tao. Threw the football right by his head, but uh-oh. At the end of the play, somebody's down. Somebody's down. These boys are dropping now. The hits are starting to take a toll. I ain't even going to try to say this guy's name, but wow, what a great catch. Nice moves after the catch. He gets Hawaii inside the 5-yard line. This Hawaii team, man, they tough. These boys ain't going nowhere. See you, Warriors. I see you. At the same time, I don't care about that. UNLV, we cannot let this game get away from us. We cannot. Wait. Oh, at the end of that play, it's another injury. It is Woolsey. He's taken out of the game. 1st and goal for Hawaii. They do get in the end zone, and they run the ball. Notice the quarterback didn't keep it, though. I'm just saying. Woolsey definitely would have kept it. They get in the end zone. So, look, 35-30 is your score. UNLV elects to go for 2. They want to make it a field goal game. Drop back, pass across the middle. Is not completed. So we got a 5-point game, 2 minutes to go. 3rd down, man. After trying to run the ball a couple of times unsuccessfully, UNLV has to go to the air on 3rd down, and Lexington can't get to 7. He only gets 5. You got to trust your defense, even though they kind of been getting chopped up today. You punt it off. 2 minutes on the clock. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. 1st and 10, we got a backup quarterback in there for Hawaii, and he's slinging the pigskin too. You got to be kidding me. 1st and 10, Hawaii is throwing the football to the sidelines, and the receivers were getting out of bounds until here. This kid said, I'm not going out of bounds. Breaks, oh my God, breaks the tackle, fights forward. He is dragging Rebels to the goal line, and on the very next play, the backup quarterback gets in the end zone. Now, that boy did get hit. He got hit, but he got in the end zone, and folks, it was just a 10 or 11 point game, and just like that, Hawaii has come back to take the lead. Come on, UNLV, don't embarrass me. Do not embarrass me. Sheesh. They're going for the 2-point conversion. If they get this, it's a 3-point game. They're going to hand it off. Wow, and they scored on that. You got to be kidding me. So 38-35 is your score with less than 2 minutes to go. Johnny, be great, Johnny. I like it. Johnny comes back, slings the football pass across the middle. I like it. 19 or 20 yards on the pickup. Later in that drive, 2nd down. The C routes are in order, fam. Darren Woods Jr., big time catch. He makes the catch and gets out of bounds. Johnny Stanton gets in, slide Johnny. Beautiful. Yo, that looked way too easy. That looked way too easy. 50 seconds on the clock. You got to give it to the green machine. Ain't nobody stopping that kid.
Think before you ink, I got this ink all in my hands. Man, I'm growing up and I'm changing. Don't try to knock me out of my plans.
That's a hell of a game right there. Now, I got to admit, UNLV been winning some ugly games, y'all. And I know some of these, I would like to see this team win more decisively, but at the end of the day, a win is a win. Give the Rebels credit for getting this dub against a tough team, man. Hawaii's a tough team. Their record doesn't show just how tough of a team they are. David Green, the Green Machine, is your player of the game. Even though he started slow, he put in that work, and that's what he does. He's a workhorse of a running back. He got the player of the game. UNLV gets the dub. That's all I got for today's video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The next video, I will be giving you guys a recruiting update. Make sure you be there. That's all I got for today, folks. If you enjoyed it, drop that like. If you new, hit subscribe, and I'm out till next time, y'all. Peace.